Hello once again, watchers of good movies. My name is Nick Pell, and this is my review of Jumanji, The Next Level. Now this is technically the third film in the Jumanji franchise, and it is a sequel to 2017's Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle. So it once again brings back our cast of regular world people and our cast of video game avatars. And so it's a continuation of that story. It takes place about 6 months, I would say, after the events of that first film. We have our main cast all having gone to college, doing their own unique things. Spencer's character is kind of in a rough place. He's kind of the catalyst that sets off this whole adventure. He decides to go back into the game to kind of recapture that sense of energy and courage and badassery that he had as playing as Dwayne Johnson's character in the game, and so his friends end up having to go back into the game to save him, or basically bring him back out of it. Along the way comes Danny DeVito and Donald Glover's characters. They end up inhabiting The Rock and Kevin Hart's characters, and so it's just a whole mix of tomfoolery, and it's a fun adventure. The cast is probably the strongest part of this film, in my opinion, just because Dwayne Johnson, Kevin Hart, Karen Gillan, and Jack Black, they do such good jobs at just displaying the character traits and just the personalities of these four kids. Because one thing that I really liked is that the opening of the film takes a little bit of time to really just establish where these characters are, what their personalities are like, and just kind of what they're going through. And so when you drop into the realm of these four main ensemble characters, they are able to just inhabit these roles so well, and you can just tell instantly who they are playing. The film is also very, very funny. I laughed quite a few times throughout the film. A lot of it is the duality between Karen Gillan and Jack Black's characters, I think, because they play Martha and Fridge respectively, and I thought that they did good jobs just kind of trying to bring Danny DeVito and Donald Glover's characters to, or at least up to speed as to what's going on, and there's a lot of comedy that ensues between those roles. It's a little bit drawn out at times, and the jokes kind of run a little bit long here and there, but for the most part the comedy works really well in this movie. I also thought that there is a better villain in this film. It's not a great villain, but it's a better villain than in the first movie by far, because in the first film, if you remember, was just kind of there to be a bad guy, to be just an enemy, to be in the way of what they need to do. It didn't really have any major role per se, and in this one at least it has a connection to one of our main characters' avatars, and I just thought that it was a better done villain. It was a more entertaining villain and a more menacing villain. I just enjoyed it, and I thought that the actor who portrayed him was also really good. The film can feel a little bit long though. It's about 2 hours, and so I did find myself just kind of glancing at my watch here and there, because it does feel like it runs a little bit long at times. So I don't know, that's the only real negative that I had per se. Maybe it's just because the opening takes so long to kind of get us into the world of Jumanji, that it just has that extra padding and feels a little bit lengthy as a result. But it's a good enough trade-off that I'll be happy enough that we got to have that establishment happen as a result of it feeling a little bit lengthy. In regards to a sequel, it does have a little bit of a tag towards the end to potentially hint that there might be something down the line, but there's been news recently that Jack Black might retire from acting after this film, so I have no idea what bearing that would have on a potential third Jumanji film in this trilogy, because without him it kind of takes away from the four main characters, so it would be kind of tricky, I would think, to do that. But who knows, maybe he'll come back for the third one, that'll be his finale. Hard to say. But overall, Jumanji, The Next Level, it's a very fun movie. It's a very good sequel, and I really had a fun time with it. It's not going to win any major awards or anything, just like the first one, but I think it's a well-acted film, and it has enough interesting things and enough fun cast chemistry and funny quips and banter to make it a really fun 2 hours to sit through, as a fun adventure movie that basically is it follows very similar formula to the first film, but it does a fun thing with it. So those are my thoughts on Jumanji, The Next Level. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you hate it more than I did? Let me know. Like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Once again, if you so choose, I appreciate it immensely. And as always, people, my name is Nick Pell. And once again, keep on watching.